I'll show you the dark side.
About half of the Star Wars fans do not like the sequel trilogy to the Skywalker Saga. The other half love it. I'm in the category with the latter half. Why? Because the more I watch it and the more I get into all of the films, the more I realize George Lucas said was correct, that Star Wars is like poetry. What does that mean exactly? Well, it rhymes. It emulates itself. I'm here to point out another way the sequel trilogy connects to the previous trilogies in a poetic manner. So before the sequel trilogy came out, which is episodes 7 through 9, I saw myself as an original trilogy purist. Those are episodes 4 through 6, starting with A New Hope, ending with Return of the Jedi. I like the prequels, episodes 1 through 3, but I only saw it as a backstory to some of the characters we loved. Why? Because I couldn't see the bigger picture of a deeper meaning. To me, it was stuff that could have been told in novels or left to our imagination, but I was happy to see it played out anyway. Then the sequel trilogy started being released, and I started seeing themes connecting to the other two trilogies. Some say The Force Awakens was a rehash of the originals. That's a fair analysis, but I tend to look a little deeper at the meanings, the themes. Why would J.J. Abrams rehash something that has already been done? Because it sets everything up to be tied into the big picture. So I scrutinize things a little harder, or just look at them a little deeper. Not just what we see before our eyes, but rather what is going on in the minds of the characters, the looks they give, the particular movements. Maybe I'm just interjecting my own feelings into these characters. Am I just wanting to go the way I think it should go, and add my own theories as to where they are going and why? Possibly, but it's fun to do that. From the first time we see Kylo Ren, it seems something is off. He invades a village on Jakku, looking for the map to his old Jedi mentor, Luke Skywalker. He comes across an old family friend who may have information, Lor San Tekka. Then, Lor San Tekka says something Kylo Ren doesn't like, and in a fit of rage, he cuts down the old man. Reminiscent of Darth Vader cutting down old Ben Kenobi? A little. In fact, we see Kylo Ren burst out in fits of anger throughout The Force Awakens. He even uses the Force to pull an officer to him as he chokes him in a Vader-esque manner. Throughout the sequel trilogy, we see Kylo Ren throw little fits if something doesn't go his way. He even attempts to stand up to Supreme Leader Snoke in Snoke's own throne room. Then he tells Kylo,
"Alas, you're no Vader. You're just a child in a mask."
This is true. Well, sort of. Darth Vader had a temper as well. He just kept calm while exercising it. He choked several Imperial officers, but he was calm. So where's the connection to Kylo Ren? It's more of a flipped connection. Look at Anakin Skywalker. He was emotionally stunted from 9 years old until about the time he became Darth Vader. As Anakin Skywalker, he lashed out irrationally and had little temper tantrums. As Darth Vader, he seemed more level-headed, and we didn't see him throw the fits he did as Anakin Skywalker. With Kylo Ren, we see him throw fits as his dark side persona. Then he reverts to being Ben Solo near the end, and he seems more mature. He lets his emotion out to his father, or his vision of his father, and becomes more level-headed. Okay, so just trying to simplify it, Anakin Skywalker was the light side persona and had rage and temper issues. Darth Vader was the dark side persona and was calm, albeit he still choked his officers when angered. He was just calm about it. Ben Solo was the light side persona and was calm, even silent. We never heard Ben Solo speak. Kylo Ren was the dark side persona and had anger and temper issues. Even though he choked an officer or two, he never killed any of them. So at least in my opinion, they were all mirror contrasts of each other. If you bring in the fact that Luke Skywalker had the same anger and temper issues, even though he never turned to the dark side fully, then you can see how the Skywalker males tie the entire saga together. Rather than just a cool space wizard story with laser swords and cool stormtrooper and clone trooper armor. Am I reaching for something that isn't there? We never know the true intent of the writers of this franchise. They look to keep things ambiguous. It helps them set up the next story or arc. I feel like it is too coincidental, and like George Lucas said,
Again, it's like poetry, so if they rhyme, every stanza kind of rhymes with the last one.
my intention is not to change anyone's mind. I don't want you to like the movies if you don't like them. I do. But that's just my opinion. If you don't, Star Wars is a big universe. There's something for everyone to enjoy. I do hope I made some people think a little, though. At least at the connections. Thank you for watching. And as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Do it.
Give it a thumbs up.
Do it.
And leave a comment.
Do it.
Most importantly, may the Force be with you, always.
I see through the lies of the Jedi. I do not fear the dark side as you do.